Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to a brand new video. My name is Emily. If you guys are new here, happy Wednesday. I think today is. Pretty sure today's Wednesday. I can't keep track anymore. For today's video, I wanted to do something really fun and lighthearted, and because of that, I'm going to be doing something that I've been trying for a few days now, and I'm really excited about it because if you guys didn't know, I am or have become a major coffee junkie lately. Not lately, like I have been for a while, but I don't know if that's a good or bad thing, but yeah, I have been. It's just what is. So as you guys have seen in my previous videos, what I've been typically using are the little Keurig K-Cups for Starbucks caramel. It's either called caramel coffee or actually called caramel macchiato, because that's what I would normally get at Starbucks. But I normally use that, and I bought the sugar-free vanilla and the little caramel sauce and all that from Starbucks so that I can attempt to make my coffee as exact as I normally would if I went to Starbucks, and it just hasn't been cutting it. So I recently came across the viral TikTok videos of whipped coffee. Completely changed my life. I've tried it for the past like 3 or 4 days, and I didn't want to film it until I got it like exactly how I wanted it, because I want it to look perfect for you guys. So that's what I'm going to be doing for you today, because I'm really excited. I think I finally mastered it, and I love it. Like, I'm obsessed with it right now. I don't know what else to say about it other than that I'm obsessed. I make it at least once a day at this point. Like, I was a little nervous about it at first because a lot of people were saying that it was like super strong, because I tend to like my coffee a little strong, but I also, that's why I add the sugar-free vanilla and the caramel when I go to Starbucks, because I like it strong, but I also like and want that little bit of sweetness always. So that made me a little nervous at first, especially since it's instant coffee that makes this. And the amount that you put in it, which again, you'll see in a little bit. So I was like, oh crap, like, am I gonna have to add stuff and whatever. But it ended up being fine, absolutely fine. I don't know if that means, because I tend to add extra shots of espresso in my coffee, because typically I'll drink it in the mornings when I'm first starting work. So, you know, you need that, well, I need that little jolt of energy with the espresso. So, I tend to add that, plus I take like pre-workout and all that stuff when I work out at the gym, so that makes your caffeine tolerance pretty high. So when I first tried it, I was like, oh, it doesn't taste bad at all. It actually tastes really good, but it did. I realized it gave me a little bit of a headache, but then when I did it the second, third, whatever time after that, it was perfectly fine. So I don't know. I guess when you try it, make your own judgment based off of it, but it ended up being okay for me, and I ended up liking it the way that it was. But yeah. So make sure you hit that subscribe button and hit the bell button so you can be notified every single time that I upload. And if you guys are excited to see this video and make some whipped coffee with me, then just keep watching. Okay, so what you're gonna need is just a bowl, some instant coffee. Any instant coffee will do, but I just got this one from my nearby like grocery store. You're gonna need some sugar. You're gonna need a measuring spoon, or whatever the case is, measuring utensil. As long as it adds up to a tablespoon, that's perfectly fine. And then you are going to need a whisk. So I have this one, which is pretty much just a manual one that you're gonna do on your own. I also have this mini electronic one that I got on Amazon, and I'll explain why in a little bit. But before that, you also need some boiling water, or hot water rather. It doesn't really need to be boiling. As long as it's hot, I think it'll do fine. Okay, so let's begin. Then you're just kind of gonna make sure that it's smooth like that. That is okay. And then what I personally do because the whisking can get to be a lot on your arm. So what I tend to do is that's when I grab the electric whisk like this. I got it on Amazon. I can leave it linked below if you guys are interested in it. And I just start whisking it until it starts getting lighter. And then from that is when I take the regular whisk Okay, so basically the more you whisk, the thicker it will get, but it should be looking something like this. Nice and like creamy and thick. You can keep going, and you just notice that the consistency of it ends up getting thicker and thicker as you continue to whisk, which is exactly what you want. A nice like light brownish color. It's pretty much done. I just end up whisking it a little longer than necessary. Okay, so once your ingredients are all mixed together, all that you really need is you don't need a mason jar, but for some reason everyone is using a mason jar for it, but any glass will obviously do. And then, well, I like it iced, so I have some ice cubes here, and then you need some milk. Any milk will do. I've seen people do it, I think, with like oat milk, almond milk, anything like that, but I like 1%, so that's what I'm going to be using, and that's what I have been using. I put enough milk up until like here because with the coffee portion, it does fill it up, so you want to just leave it like up to there, and then you just start adding the coffee. And voila, there you have it. Then you can just pop in a straw, mix it up a little bit, and there you have it. There you have it, guys. That was the super easy whipped coffee recipe. This is what it's looking like. I'm gonna go enjoy this and then get back to work, but I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please always make sure to give it a big thumbs up. Always remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye!